And here is Green. Now Şengün. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. Oh, Curry making a statement.
I mean, is there anything Steph Curry doesn't do?
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Houston. Trailing by 2. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Now here's Green. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. They kick it out to Green. They get the rebound. Outside Curry. This one for 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. And stolen by Hamilton. And now here's Hamilton, the fast break chance. Outside Turner. Here's the 3. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Turner's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Drills the three-pointer. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Curry, and Curry throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Irving with the ball. Now Hamilton defending. Back to Thompson. From the arc. That one, no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Houston trails by 4. Pass to Ibaka. And there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
Wow, Ibaka throwing some extra spice on that jam.
The shot by Turner, no good. And here's Houston. Irving for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Irving's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now, here is Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. For 3, Smith. Hamilton pulls it in. And here's Los Angeles. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And stolen by Thompson. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for Houston.
16 seconds left in the first half. Over to the wing. He takes it in. Up and in on the layup. Westbrook's got 16 points.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
Los Angeles.
Houston leads by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. That'll be a 5-second call.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Screen by Smith. Thompson in the corner. Thompson hammers it down.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
On the wing, Iverson. Back to Bird. And a miss there on the triple. Houston leading by 5. Out to Thompson. Back to Westbrook. Driving to the basket.
Well, even though he's a little older, Westbrook still possesses impressive athleticism, which he uses well to attract contact.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Los Angeles trails by 7. The three. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Whoa!
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Houston leading by 9. Takes the three. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
And Houston again with the bucket.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And in getting that three to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by Houston. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Houston making a switch. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Houston. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to Stoudemire. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. From deep three-point land. Stoudemire. Back to Adebayo. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The shot. Again, Los Angeles.
Adebayo being aggressive there. Quick release on the catch and shoot.
And Westbrook, here we go. The layup off target. Los Angeles trails by 11. Outside, Adebayo. Here's Wade. Wade slamming it home.
And there's the slam by Wade. Such a remarkable athlete.
Iverson with the block.
That's just terrific defense. Coaches love when their players make a statement like that on this end.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in the second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
And they needed that. Their lead is getting smaller by the minute.
The third quarter comes to a close. Houston on top, leading by 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of... We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Now, here is Irving. Stoudemire outside. Wade outside. Wade slamming it home.
And how about the leaping ability of Wade? What a finish.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And the slam dunk by Irving.
Well, look at him driving down the lane with purpose. He knew just where he wanted to get to.
First team foul.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Houston.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Now, here's Morant for three. Puts up the three. Cleared away by Adebayo. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Houston. They've led by as many as 14 points. And he jams it in.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
Right side Turner. Now Şengün. 5 to shoot. There's the pick. Floats one up. Houston leading by 12. Smith. Here he goes.
And using a mix of speed and power. No one wants to get in Smith's way.
And Adebayo sends it back. Hamilton outside. It's Turner. Oh, one-handed!
I love the attack mindset there from Turner. Playing with energy.
Now a timeout called by Houston. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Takes a step back. Stoudemire with the ball. Now Hamilton defending. Shot clock at 6. Westbrook fires. Sinks the big jumper.
Such a dynamic scorer. When Westbrook gets rolling like this, he's nearly impossible to contain.
Knocks down the three.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And here's Los Angeles. It's a 13-point game. The shot is off. It's Edwards on the wing. Now Butler. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Westbrook. Holy cow! What a bailout! Westbrook. So we see Houston taking the W here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home.
Drive home safe, and we will see you next time.